Hi, I'm John DeWorkin.
And I'm Sunnie Harmon, and we're with LobbySC, a pro-business government relations firm based here in South Carolina, and we just finished up week 9 at the South Carolina State House.
So we're halfway through the legislative session with Sunnie Die on May 11th, 9 weeks left.
And the big buzz around the State House this week, everything seemed to be focused on the Scout Motors announcement.
Yeah, big announcement.
Very exciting. It would Scout Motors, everybody may remember the Scout really cool vehicles from the 60s and 70s.
For sure.
But they've chosen Blythewood, which is in Richland County, for their North American plant to produce electric, I guess, Scout-looking vehicles.
Yeah, I know.
The SUVs and the rugged trucks.
And it's our largest investment ever in South Carolina. $2 billion, 4,000 employees for South Carolina. So very, very big deal.
So Senate Finance and House Ways and Means did some quick work this week, moving a joint resolution through for their incentive package. So $1.2 billion from the Contingency Reserve Fund, and then another $86 million from what's the projected surplus for the general fund to add to that $2 billion that they're already going to spend in South Carolina.
That's right.
For infrastructure and interchange, a training center, all types of things in order to land that project. And apparently they looked at 74 other locations around the country
before choosing South Carolina. Big deal.
And they're a subsidiary of Volkswagen, which Secretary Lightsey mentioned during his presentation in the Ways and Means Committee, is the 7th largest company in the world. So very cool things happening here in South Carolina.
No kidding. Let's go into some of the bills that the legislature's been working this week. There was a bill that was in Senate Judiciary Sub.
It's dealing with foreign adversaries, prohibiting them from purchasing land or companies controlled by foreign adversaries. There's a list that the federal government keeps. Right now, I think there's 5 countries on there: China, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, and somebody else, right? Russia.
So, okay. Good memory. So anyway, that was carried over last week, but I think the legislature is going to work through some things, and that'll be heard, I think, again this coming week.
Supposedly coming up next Tuesday.
Yep. So. All right. What else is going on? So
and then on the House side, they passed 2 big pieces of legislation. They moved forward a hate crimes bill on the floor. Got second reading yesterday and third reading today, and then also one of the Speaker's large bills dealing with workforce development, really streamlining all those different workforce programs and moving them from the different agencies to house them over at the Department of Employment and Workforce. That passed as well.
And then the Senate didn't begin, but really ramped up their budget hearings for agencies. And then the House, Monday, is it Monday?
Monday at 1 p.m. They'll start their budget debate.
On the full floor, right?
On the full floor of the House.
That's right.
So then they will, after next week, once they wrap up that work, then they'll send it over to the Senate.
That's right. So a lot going on here at the South Carolina State House, but those are some of the highlights.
That's right. And to learn more, you can find us at LobbySC.com. Thank you for tuning in this week.